Sam Olsen in the batter's box for Tosa West, way to the top of the second with a 1-0 Pius lead. Olsen in his senior campaign, one of the more consistent hitters as of right now, according to Coach Chad Mateski. Says that every time that Olsen is up there, he seems to come up with a key hit when his team needs it. And he has been fully taking advantage of every opportunity that's been given his direction in this his senior year.
Well, I'd like to have a good senior year. You know, he's getting some good praise from his coach here. He's hitting 6th in the order here. Just took a pitch inside.
One of those players when called upon, ready to respond. And
yeah, there's certain guys. Sometimes their numbers don't look dazzling, but they get those key hits at the right times.
Well, he will be and is here in the second, followed by Hudson and Wells. The three do up against Brett Smerz. What a job he did too in that top of the first after runners at second and third came back and struck out back-to-back batters on 1-2 pitches.
Yeah, he had runners in position there, and he hung tough and got him, and just what he did now. He's got 3 strikeouts in a row.
And that too on a 1-2 offer.
Watch this replay. Ooh, just drops that right in. That's a beautiful pitcher's pitch. That's tough. That was a tough pitch.
He is coming off a 9-strikeout performance a week ago in a victory against St. Francis, the last victory for the Popes, in which they knocked off St. Francis in 5 innings, 14-0. He has struck out as many as 10, doing so over the course of 6 innings on the 29th of May against Franklin.
Yeah, he's got that big breaking ball there. Buckle some legs with that. Jumping ahead. Get those percentages in your favor.
Already 0-2 on Devin Hudson. Hudson here in his junior season. He's among 8 juniors for Coach Mateski, who brought back 8 letter winners and 3 starters from the team that last year went 23-6. They were regional champions before they would go on and lose to Pius in a sectional semifinal 4-2 despite jumping in front 2-0. Last year, Tosa West won their first playoff game since 2006. First regional championship in well over a decade. Hanging long enough. And so Hudson retired. Kenyon on the catch. 2 down. Here in the top of the second. That brings... Back in Franklin, we come to from the Rock Sports Complex. Pirates Park, one of the many diamonds here in Franklin, the site for Pius baseball. They have called the Rock Sports Complex their home now for back-to-back seasons. That ball continues to carry up, and that one's going to roll toward the base of the fence for Brett Smerz, leads off this bottom of the second, and in doing so, he finds his way to second base with a stand-up leadoff double.
First pitch, jumped all over it. Once again, there's our pitcher as the athlete again to lead off this inning with a double.
That's 4 consecutive hits now for the Popes going back to the first, because remember the inning ended with the play at the plate. They would see Jalen Fisher thrown out.
That's right. They were trying to do that first and third double steal. So yeah, this is now 4 hits in a row. Belknap has a good.
Able to get out of the way, and back to second base goes Fisher.
Looked like a sharp breaking ball that he threw there. Had a nice little bite. Just kind of didn't get quite in the zone. And Smerz didn't chase after it. It was a nice looking pitch though, sharp.
Comes inside and almost a defensive approach. Smerz moving the bat and saying he offered. Count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes.
A tough pitch there too. There's that breaking ball. Just missed. And another good job by Smerz by laying off of that.
Great opportunity for Jacob Greenberg, only a sophomore on the hill.
3-2, 2 outs. They're on the run here.
Gets some work in as this ball sent deep. Sam Olsen. That deflected off the foul pole, and they will call it a home run.
Yes. Boy, he went well with that. Opposite field, off the foul pole. Some cases we'll call it the fair pole. But that's a big hit right now.
3 runs touching home, and the Popes now lead 10-3 in the bottom of the 5th. You could hear that one deflect off the pole out and right.
Oh, the ball was up. Took a healthy cut at it, and so starting the 2 top hitters in the lineup here are left-handed. And with the left-handed batter, he's got that right side more open because the first baseman's holding the runner on.
On the comebacker. So the force sees Belknap.
Going to be one of the keys, I think, tonight, hitting that 4 spot for their offense.
And a great opportunity here for Vite, who falls behind. He is a big RBI guy, and here's a golden opportunity with the lead runner over at second base being a Greenberg, but about 17 RBIs thus far have been credited to the junior catcher. He has relished these opportunities.
Well, those 4 hitters with those RBIs, they salivate when they see runners in scoring position. We just got to hope that they don't get too eager and just try to chase pitchers' pitches. As a pitcher, you start looking in and you say, hey, this guy's looking for that RBI, and you see if he's going to chase and swing at pitches out of the strike zone.
Well, it's 0-2 as Smerz tries to add to his team-leading strikeout total. Bouncer goes foul on the third base side, and we should mention before we get too far along down is you look at this field, all turf, including the pitcher's mound.
Yeah, a lot of times you see, if you do see turf fields around here, a lot of times the mound is still dirt, but this one here has the AstroTurf to it. So I never pitched on a surface like that before, so I don't know what to say.
Called strike 3, and a steal at third base for Greenberg. Orlowski to second base. So again, Smerz adding to his team-leading strikeout total. That's his 33rd K of the year. This is 22nd in the duty, but see the jump made by Greenberg to third.
Yeah, he slid under there. And now they got runners at second and third here now for Meyer. See, he's going to be with an open base. That pitcher shouldn't give him, a hitter's pitch to hit.
Looking for the clutch hit with 2 outs. And Smerz doing a great job of getting ahead of hitters.
Yeah.
No different here.
Yeah, that looked good. That first fastball just snapped right in there, and now he's ahead 0-1. And now percentages say things go more in the pitcher's favor when you get that first pitch in. Ooh. That was nice. That was a nice little breaker there. Now he's way ahead 0-2.
Again, Smerz tends to throw in the 80s, that sharp slider.
Now he's got to be smart here. He's 0-2. He doesn't want to throw anything over the plate for this hitter to hit. Look at that. Slider away, see if he's going to fish for it again. That was a good pitcher's pitch. He's still way ahead of the count, and he can go slider again or fastball or anything you like. Meyer's going to have to hang in there and try to fight some off or look for a mistake.
And a called strike 3, so Smerz gets out of the jam with runners left at second and third. Back-to-back strikeouts on 1-2 offerings. So Greenberg left at third base, Orlowski at second as Meyer takes strike 3. We're to the bottom of the first with Pius coming up.